After the field is fully prepared, the soil becomes soft, loose, and ready to receive thousands of tiny wheat seeds. Although it may look like an ordinary field, this is where the journey of every loaf of bread truly begins. Have you ever wondered how a simple loaf of bread begins its incredible journey? Long before wheat is planted, farmers must first prepare the land. They carefully choose fertile fields with nutrient-rich soil because healthy soil is the foundation of a successful harvest. Using powerful tractors, the soil is plowed and turned over. This process improves air circulation, helps the soil absorb rainwater, and creates the perfect environment for wheat seeds to grow. It's time for one of the most important steps, planting the wheat seeds. Farmers carefully select high-quality wheat seeds to ensure healthy growth and a successful harvest. Every tiny seed has the potential to become part of a future loaf of bread. Using modern seed drilling machines, the seeds are placed into the soil at the right depth and with the proper spacing. This gives each plant enough room to grow strong and develop healthy roots. Once the seeds are covered with soil, nature takes over. Rain provides the moisture they need, while the soil protects them underground. Although nothing can be seen on the surface yet, an incredible transformation has already begun beneath the ground. Hidden beneath the soil, the wheat seeds begin an amazing transformation. After absorbing enough water from the soil, each seed wakes up. Its protective outer layer slowly breaks open, allowing new life to emerge. The very first root grows downward into the soil, searching for water and nutrients. At the same time, a tiny green shoot begins pushing upward toward the sunlight. Days, the first young wheat sprout breaks through the surface of the earth. This small green plant marks the beginning of a new wheat crop. From this moment on, with sunlight, water, and time, the tiny sprout will continue growing until it becomes a tall wheat plant ready for harvest. As the weeks pass, the tiny wheat sprouts continue to grow stronger every day. During spring, the fields turn into a sea of vibrant green. The wheat absorbs sunlight, water, and nutrients from the soil, using them to produce new leaves and strong stems. Month after month, nature quietly does its work. Warm sunshine, gentle rain, and the changing seasons help the plants grow taller and healthier. As summer approaches, a remarkable transformation takes place. The green wheat slowly changes to a beautiful golden color, and the grain inside each head becomes fully developed. Now the wheat fields stretch for miles, shining under the summer sun. The crop is finally mature, and after months of care and patience, it is ready for harvest. After months of growing under the sun, the wheat has finally reached maturity. The golden fields are now ready for harvest. Modern combine harvesters move across the fields, cutting thousands of wheat stalks with incredible speed and precision. These powerful machines harvest large areas in a short amount of time. Inside the harvester, the wheat heads are separated from the stalks. The valuable grains are collected, while the remaining straw is left behind or gathered for other uses. The clean wheat grains are then transferred into large trailers waiting beside the field. From there, they begin the next stage of their journey, traveling to grain storage and processing facilities. The harvest is complete, but the journey from wheat to bread has only just begun. Once the wheat leaves the farm, it is transported to a modern grain processing facility. Before it can be turned into flour, every grain must be carefully cleaned. Advanced machines remove dust, small stones, pieces of straw, and other unwanted materials to ensure the wheat is safe and of the highest quality. After cleaning, the wheat is sorted and inspected. Only the best grains continue to the next stage of production. The clean wheat is then stored inside enormous grain silos, where temperature and moisture are carefully controlled to keep the grain fresh and protected until it is ready for milling. Now, the wheat is perfectly prepared for the next important step, transforming these tiny golden grains into fine white flour. The next stop on the journey is the flour mill, where wheat begins its biggest transformation. The clean wheat grains travel through a network of conveyors and pipes before entering powerful roller mills. These machines gradually crush the grains in several stages instead of grinding them all at once. This careful process helps produce finer, higher quality flour. As the wheat passes through each set of rollers, the outer bran is separated from the inner part of the grain. The valuable endosperm is then milled into soft, fine flour. The flour is carefully sifted to remove any remaining coarse particles, creating a smooth and consistent texture that is perfect for baking. Finally, the fresh flour is collected in large food-grade containers, ready to begin its next transformation, from simple flour into delicious bread. With the flour now ready, it's time to begin the art of bread making. Inside a modern bakery, fresh flour is carefully combined with clean water, yeast, and a small amount of salt. Each ingredient plays an important role in creating the perfect loaf of bread. The mixture is placed into large industrial mixers, where it is kneaded until it becomes smooth, soft, and elastic. This process develops the dough's structure, giving the bread its light and airy texture. Once the dough is perfectly mixed, it is divided into equal portions and placed in a warm proofing room. Here, the yeast begins its work, producing tiny bubbles of carbon dioxide that cause the dough to rise and almost double in size. After patiently rising, the dough is soft, fluffy, and finally ready for the oven, where the magic of baking is about to begin. Now comes the most exciting stage of the entire journey. The perfectly risen dough is carefully placed onto baking trays and transported into large industrial ovens. Inside the oven, the intense heat begins transforming the soft dough into real bread. As the temperature rises, the dough expands even more, creating a light and airy interior. At the same time, the outside develops a beautiful golden brown crust with a rich aroma that fills the bakery. Within minutes, the transformation is complete. What was once a handful of simple ingredients has become freshly baked bread with a crisp crust and a soft, fluffy center. As the loaves leave the oven, they release gentle steam, showing that they are fresh, hot, and ready for the final stage of their incredible journey from the bakery to your table. The final stage of the journey has arrived. After leaving the oven, the fresh loaves are allowed to cool naturally. This helps preserve their texture and makes them ready for packaging. Next, the bread is carefully packed in clean, food-safe packaging to keep it fresh during transportation. From the bakery, trucks deliver the bread to supermarkets, local stores, and markets, where millions of people buy it every day. Finally, the bread reaches homes around the world. Families gather around the table to enjoy one of the world's oldest and most important foods. It's amazing to think that every loaf of bread began as a tiny wheat seed planted in the soil months earlier. The next time you enjoy a slice of bread, remember the incredible journey it took, from a single seed in a field to the food on your table. If you enjoyed learning about this amazing journey, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and join us for more fascinating stories behind the foods we eat every day.